This moment is for you. You don't need to rush. You don't need to prove anything. You don't need to be strong right now. If you are listening to this, it means your heart has been carrying a lot. And that is okay. Take a slow breath in. Hold it gently. And slowly let it go. Again, breathe in peace. And breathe out the weight you've been holding. Tonight, you are not alone. God is here. Quietly, lovingly, without judgment. You don't need the right words. You don't need perfect prayers. Your tired heart is already understood. Let your shoulders relax. Let your jaw soften. Let your body sink into rest. Everything that worried you today, you don't have to solve it now. Everything that hurt you, you don't have to relive it tonight. You are allowed to rest. God is watching over you. As you slow down, as your thoughts become quiet, as your breathing becomes calm, there is nothing you need to fix, nothing you need to fear. Just stay here and rest in His peace. God sees you, even now, in this quiet moment, when the world has slowed down. God sees you. He sees you. When no one else asks how you are. He sees you. When you smile on the outside, but feel tired inside. He sees the worries you didn't know how to explain. The thoughts that circle your mind at night. The questions that never seem to have answers. God sees the weight you have been carrying, day after day, without rest. And He understands. God hears you. He hears the prayers you spoke quietly in your heart. The ones that never became words. The ones that ended in silence. He hears your sighs. He hears your tears. He hears the longing for peace you've been holding inside. You don't have to be strong right now. You don't have to pretend that everything is okay. You don't have to figure things out tonight. This moment is not for fixing. It is not for deciding. It is not for worrying. This moment is for rest. Take a slow breath in, very slowly, and gently let it go. Again, breathe in calm, and breathe out the heaviness you've been carrying. With every breath out, release a little more. A worry, a fear, a memory, a question that feels too heavy tonight. You don't need to hold it anymore. God is holding it for you. Right now, you are safe. You are surrounded by a quiet peace, by a gentle presence, by a love that does not ask anything from you. There is nothing you need to prove, nothing you need to earn, nothing you need to explain. Just be here. Let your shoulders relax. Let your jaw soften. Let your body sink deeper into rest. The day is over. Everything that mattered today can wait until tomorrow. For now, you are allowed to let go. God is with you, closer than your breath, calmer than your thoughts, steadier than your fears. Stay here. Listen to the quiet. Listen to the peace. And let yourself rest. May God's peace surround you, like a gentle blanket, soft, warm, and safe. Let that peace rest over you. Slowly, quietly, without effort. May it cover your thoughts, your worries, your memories, and everything you no longer need to carry tonight. You do not have to hold anything right now. You do not have to fix anything. You do not have to understand anything. Just receive, gently, calmly. May your thoughts begin to slow down, one at a time, like soft clouds drifting across the night sky, moving, and then fading away. Nothing is asking for your attention now. Nothing needs your response. Nothing needs your energy. May your breathing become calm, very slow. Breathe in peace, and breathe out everything that feels heavy. Again, breathe in quiet, and breathe out tension. Let each breath take you deeper and deeper into rest. If your mind begins to wander, that is okay. There is nothing wrong. There is nothing to correct. Simply notice and gently return. Return to this moment. Return to stillness. Return to peace. God is here, not loud, not demanding, but steady and close. His presence remains with you, watching over you, protecting you, loving you, even as you rest. You are not alone in the dark. You are not forgotten. You are not unprotected. If a thought appears, let it float by. You do not need to follow it. If a feeling rises, let it soften and dissolve. Your body knows how to rest. Your mind knows how to sleep. You can trust this moment. Let your body become heavy, comfortably heavy, supported, and safe. Feel the bed beneath you, holding you, without effort, without expectation. Let your shoulders sink. Let your hands relax. Let your face soften. May peace fill the quiet spaces inside your heart. Slowly, gently, completely. May calm replace every worry. Without struggle, without force. There is nothing you need to ask for now. There is nothing you need to say. Just rest and allow God's peace to carry you. Stay here, in this calm, in this quiet, in this gentle presence. And when sleep comes, let it come naturally, softly, like a wave, pulling you under, into rest. You are held. You are protected. You are at peace. There are nights when your heart feels heavy, without a clear reason. You may not know why. You may not be able to explain it, even to yourself. God understands that weight. He understands the sadness, the tiredness, the quiet ache in your chest. You do not need to explain yourself to Him. You do not need perfect words. You do not need to make sense of how you feel. Your silence is already a prayer. God listens, even when you say nothing. He listens to what your heart cannot express. If your eyes feel heavy, that is okay. If tears come, that is okay too. Nothing about this moment is wrong. Nothing about you is too much. You are allowed to feel what you feel, without guilt, without fear. God is not asking you to be different tonight. He is not asking you to be stronger. He is not asking you to try harder. He is simply here, staying with you. In the quiet, let your heart rest for a moment. It does not need to carry everything right now. You have carried enough for today. You have done enough. You are enough. Let the weight begin to loosen. Slowly, gently, without effort. Imagine that weight being placed down, carefully, into God's hands. You do not have to hold it anymore. Feel the calm beginning to settle, like still water. After a long day, your breathing slows, your thoughts soften, your heart becomes quiet. Nothing is chasing you here. Nothing is demanding your attention. This is a safe moment, a protected moment, a resting place for your soul. God is close, closer than your worries, closer than your fears. You are not forgotten. You are not unseen. You are not alone in this night. Stay here, resting, breathing, being held. And if sleep comes, let it come gently, like a soft covering, wrapping around your heart. There is nothing more you need to do, nothing more you need to say. Just rest, and allow peace to remain with you. Think of a quiet place, a place where your body feels safe, and your heart does not need to stay alert. It does not need to be a place you have been before. It does not need details, colors, or memories. It is simply a space where nothing is demanded of you. In this place, you are not being watched, measured, or judged. There is no expectation to respond, no pressure to improve, no role you need to perform. You are allowed to simply exist here. In this quiet place, your breathing becomes natural. You do not have to control it. You do not have to slow it down. It finds its own rhythm when it no longer feels threatened. Your thoughts may still appear. That is normal. The mind does not become silent all at once. When a thought comes, you do not need to follow it. You do not need to push it away. You can let it pass, gently, without giving it energy. Each time you do this, the quiet grows deeper. God is present in this quiet place, not as a voice that interrupts your thoughts, and not as a force that demands attention. God is present as calm, as steadiness, as reassurance that nothing needs to happen right now. You are not here to solve your life. You are not here to understand everything. You are here to rest. This is a kind of rest that reaches deeper than sleep. A rest that tells your nervous system it is safe to let go. A rest that allows your heart to soften without fear. If you notice tension in your body, you do not need to fix it. Simply noticing is enough. Often, what is noticed gently begins to release on its own. The weight you carried through the day does not need to come with you into this moment. You can set it down, even if only for now. Nothing will be lost by resting. In this quiet place, God is not preparing you for something. He is not waiting for you to change. He is simply with you. That presence does not leave when you become tired. It does not disappear when your awareness fades. It remains, even as sleep begins to come. You do not need to stay awake for this moment to matter. You do not need to remember it. Rest itself is enough. As your thoughts slow and your awareness softens, you may feel yourself drifting. That is not something to resist. Let drifting happen. Let rest deepen. Let the quiet continue without effort. Nothing more is required of you tonight. Nothing more needs to be decided. You are safe to let go. Remain in this quiet place, where God's presence is gentle, where peace is steady, and where rest comes naturally. If your eyes feel heavy, you may let them close. There is no reason to keep them open. Nothing more needs to be seen tonight. The day has already passed. Your body knows when it is time to rest. You do not need to force sleep. You do not need to chase it. If sleep begins to come, welcome it gently, like a natural response, like something familiar. There is nothing you need to hold onto as you fall asleep. No thought that must be finished. No feeling that must be resolved. You can let awareness soften. You can allow the edges of your thoughts to blur. You can let go of the effort to stay present. God does not leave when you fall asleep. His presence is not limited to your waking moments. He does not require your attention to remain near. He stays. He remains when your thoughts fade. He remains when your breathing deepens. He remains when consciousness drifts away. You do not need to stay awake to be protected. You do not need to stay alert to be safe. Sleep is not a loss of control. It is a return to trust. As your body relaxes further, you may notice moments where thoughts slow down, then pause, then dissolve completely. This is natural. This is allowed. You are not missing anything by resting. Nothing important will happen without you. Nothing meaningful depends on your effort right now. God watches over you quietly, not as a guard that alarms, but as a presence that reassures. He watches over your rest, over your breathing, over the quiet work happening inside your body as you sleep. Your heart can slow down. Your muscles can release. Your mind can stop checking, scanning, and anticipating. The night does not require vigilance. It invites surrender. If sleep deepens, let it deepen. If awareness fades, let it fade. There is no right way to fall asleep. There is only allowing. God remains through the night, through dreams, through stillness, through silence. You are held even when you are unaware of being held. You are safe even when you are no longer listening. Nothing more is needed from you. Rest now. Sleep is welcome here. You are safe. Nothing is wrong in this moment. Nothing is missing. Nothing is out of control. Your body is supported. Your breathing continues on its own. Your heart knows how to rest. God is near, not as a thought you need to focus on, and not as a voice you need to listen for. Just near. Near in the quiet. Near in the stillness. Near even when awareness becomes faint. You do not need to reach for him. You do not need to hold on to anything. Near does not mean demanding. Near does not mean interrupting. It simply means present. Rest now. Let effort fall away. Let attention loosen its grip. Let thoughts come less often, and matter less when they do. You are not required to stay aware. You are not required to remember these words. Rest does not need understanding. Sleep does not need permission. God remains near as you drift, near as thoughts thin out, near as the space between thoughts grows wider. You may notice moments of nothingness, moments without images, moments without words. These moments are not empty. They are restful. You do not need to fill them. Rest now. The night is gentle. The silence is steady. Nothing is approaching you. Nothing is expected from you. God is near, even when you are no longer listening. Even when sound fades into the background. Even when awareness slips away. You are safe. Without effort. Without vigilance. Without holding on. Rest now. Sleep can deepen naturally. Breathing can slow naturally. The body can let go completely. There is nothing left to do. Nothing left to think. Nothing left to carry. Just rest. Nothing else is needed tonight. There is nothing to add. Nothing to complete. Nothing left undone that matters right now. Peace is already here. Not arriving. Not approaching. Already present. You do not need to search for it. You do not need to feel it clearly. It exists even if you are unaware of it. Let your body rest. Not by trying to relax, but by no longer holding itself ready. Muscles can soften. Breathing can slow. Weight can settle naturally. Let your heart be still. Still does not mean empty. Still does not mean cold. It means unburdened. It means not bracing for what comes next. The night does not ask anything of you. It does not test you. It does not require vigilance. Peace remains whether you notice it or not. Rest continues whether you think about it or not. You can stop listening closely now. You can allow sound to fade into the background. You can allow words to lose importance. Let attention drift. Let awareness thin. Let the space between thoughts grow wider. Nothing needs to replace those thoughts. Silence does not need filling. Your body remembers how to sleep. Your heart remembers how to be still. You do not need to guide this process. You do not need to stay present for it. Peace is already here. Rest is already happening. Let go now. Completely. Without effort. God's peace is holding you. Not something you need to imagine. Not something you need to feel clearly. Holding you. Without effort. Without pressure. Without interruption. God's peace is holding you. As your body rests. As your breathing continues on its own. As awareness drifts in and out. You do not need to respond to this. You do not need to remember it. Holding does not require attention. Holding does not require belief in this moment. God's peace is holding you. Through the quiet. Through the stillness. Through the spaces where thoughts no longer form. Nothing else needs to be said. Nothing else needs to happen. God's peace is holding you. Even as sleep deepens. Even as sound fades. Even as words disappear. You are not being carried somewhere. You are simply being held. Right where you are. God's peace is holding you. There is nothing more you need to hear. Nothing important is missing. Nothing essential is about to be said. Your mind does not need more guidance. Your heart does not need more reassurance. Everything that needed to settle has already begun to settle. Rest. Rest does not require effort. It does not require attention. It does not require awareness. Rest is what happens when nothing is being asked of you. Your body continues on its own. Breathing finds its rhythm. The night holds steady. Sleep. Sleep does not need instruction. It does not need permission. It comes naturally when resistance fades. You do not need to follow these words anymore. You do not need to stay with them. You can let them drift away. You are not alone. Not now. Not in this quiet. Not in this darkness. Presence does not disappear when words stop. Care does not end when sound fades. You are not alone. Even as awareness softens. Even as thought dissolves. Even as sleep deepens. There is nothing more you need to do. Nothing more you need to remember. Nothing more you need to carry into the night. Rest. Sleep. You are not alone.